Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Priyanka Kumar. I'm your psychic reader. I hope you're all doing good. And today we are back again with another reading. And this is called All About July. So, everything that you need to know about July, how is it going to be for you? And in this reading, we will be covering about your career, your relationships, and your finance and health, all the four aspects. Okay, but we will not get too much into detail of it because we're looking for all the four aspects here, and we'll be looking only for the month of July. So which means that this will be only 1 month from now. So if this is a timeless reading that you are looking at, and so whenever you find this reading, it will be 1 month from then onwards. Okay, so we are looking at that kind of a reading here today. And as usual, we have three different piles here. So the first pile is the red color star, the second pile is the green color star, the third pile is the yellow color star. So we have three different piles here today. So please ensure that you are in the calm state of mind before you start listening to the reading. And you can meditate upon the situation for a while, look at the candle flame, you can pause the video, and whenever that you are ready, you can go ahead and listen to your readings. And before we begin, thank you so much for choosing me as your guide to help you in your journey. All right, so let's begin with the reading. Welcome to pile number 1. For those who picked the red color star, let's take a look at what is the reading for you. I'll be using only 2 tarot decks today, and in the last we'll pick one advice from any of the oracles that I'm guided to. So firstly, we'll see how is your relationships going to be in the month of July. How is your relationship aspect? We have the Strength, the Air of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay. We will see how is your health going to be. We will pick cards for everything and then we will start the reading. Your health wise, we have Temperance, the Sun, and the 10 of Swords. I don't know if you can see all of the cards. Okay, let me put it across this way, probably. So you'll be able to see it. And then we have your career and your finances. Okay. Your career and your finances. Okay. Beautiful cards. Okay. So we will begin with your relationship aspect. How is your relationships going to be in the month of July? I see that the relationship aspect is going to be a little bit of an ups and downs. And I also see that you will be able to control and handle the situation as per your needs. Okay. But the thing is that you controlling the whole situation can lead you to lack of freedom, and you may feel very stuck in the situation. Okay. And I see that overall relationships will take a little bit of a major turn. And actually speaking, there are a lot of major cards in your in your reading. So July month is kind of important for you in terms of everything. So when it comes to a relationship, you will have to make a clear choice if this is something that you desire or not. I see that you are very passionate about your relationship and you want to take in charge of a lot of things. However, I see that your journey has begun, but you are scared to make the next move. You are scared to go ahead with it. But if you continue to move forward in that direction, there is definitely a lot of success in that path. But somewhere you will feel stuck because I don't see the other person making any effort in your connection. Okay, it is that you are taking in charge of a lot of things. So only when you let loose of the situation is when you will understand the effort that the other person is also trying to make, and only then will you be able to take this connection forward. Okay, we are not going to be going too much in depth of every aspect because there are a lot of other readings for that as well. But however, if you would like only a particular subject reading, there are a lot of readings in my channel. You can find the link to that in the description. All right, so here, as I mentioned, your relationship aspect will have a lot of courage that needs to be made from the other person more than you to take this connection forward ahead. Okay, so that's how your relationships are going to be in the month of July. Coming to your career aspect, I see that there is a possibility of something new coming up, a new project or a new venture or something to do, or a new position. I can also see that it could be a chances of promotion, or a new venture altogether that can bring a lot of stability. Okay, I see that you have been working for this stability since long, and you haven't been rewarded with the kind of results that you truly desire and care about. But I see that now is the time that you will get promoted. Okay, so the advice for you here is to stay in charge of everything and take actions necessary and take in control. Your experience matters here a lot. The kind of experience that you've had in your career is excellent, which are not a lot of people can beat because of the ups and downs. And for everything that you have been through in your career, you have a huge amount of responsibility lying ahead in front of you. But coming to the financial part, as of now, I don't see any financial improvement or financial growth. But your career wise, in terms of name and fame, that is going to grow in July. Since we're looking at only July, I see that your money is going to be stable. It's not going down either. It's just that money is going to be stable. You have to take in charge of your emotions. Okay, I see you becoming more and more creative and bold. And I also see that the manager post or the CEO post or whatever the next higher post that you see looking at, that is going to be very well achieved in your career path. Okay, coming to your health aspect, so how does your health look like in the month of July, or whenever that you're looking at? I see that health needs a little more care here. Why is that? Because I see you taking a lot of stress. I see you disheartened. I see that you are not your health goals are not something that is close to achieving because of the stress that you have. And that could also be related to somewhere your relationship aspect. Your career is fine, there's nothing to worry about, there's no stress either here, because I see you doing well, and it is also giving you the emotional satisfaction here. So the health concern here, there is a lot of stress here because of the kind of relationships that you hold. It could be any kind of relationships, basically. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship or a partner. But I see that because of your relationships, your health may not be doing that very well. There is a need for you to balance. There's a need for you to spend a lot of time in the nature, and also to begin very fresh. The sun is suggesting here that there has to be a new way of you spending time in the nature that will help you revive your energies, that will help you be more active. And I also see that there's a need for you to spend time with people around you. It could be people of the younger generation, or little kids around you, right? So that'll also reduce a lot of stress, or even pets, maybe, playing with pets or with kids is going to bring down a lot of your stress. And if possible, spend time in the nature where there's enough sunlight, and you'll also get a lot of new energies when you soak yourself in the sun. So try and spend more time in the nature. There is definitely a need for you to balance your health. I'm not saying that it is bad, but because of your own actions, it can deteriorate, and you can and only you can help when it comes to your health. It's not that anybody else can do something for you, isn't it? So that way only you can take in charge of your health. So it's important that you balance out your health. Okay, to sum up the whole reading, the overall how does July look like for you? I would say that your career wise is absolutely wonderful, with a lot of new things coming up, and with upgrowing and something beautiful happening in your career path, and achieving of things that you've always desired about. Relationships needs effort from the other person, not from your side, and only you taking a lot of courage is not going to help. That is why it may feel like it's stuck. and health, definitely something this should be your highest priority now, so that once your health is all okay, you will be able to handle all aspects. And I would say health and your relationships are interlinked here. So take in charge of your health and your relationships, so that everything else will be balanced out. All right, so that's how your month of July looks like. Let me pick up one last advice card for you from the Fairies Oracle. Let's see, what do the fairies have an advice for you? Moderation. Is there something you know that you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So I think this is completely in resonance with the health reading that we did. I think that the fairies are trying to tell you that your eating habits are not that very great, so you need to eat well and eat healthy. It's important that you eat healthy, and also a bit of what you fancy is fine, which means that a little bit of what you eat, maybe a little bit of cake or sweet or something that is not good for you, and you still consume that on a daily basis. It is okay to eat a little bit of that, is fine, but not too much of it, because your health is something of a major concern as of now. Okay, so that is the advice for you. And again, this card is completely green, which somewhere brings me the idea that you have to spend a lot of time in the nature to heal yourself. All right, I hope this reading helps. If this did, please do let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to hear from you, and I will see you again in the next reading. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye. Welcome to pile number 2, the green color star. Let's take a look at how is the month of July coming ahead for you. First, we'll look at the relationships. How is the relationships aspect for the green color star? Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. We'll also pick for other aspects, and then we'll do the reading. For this is not shuffling. Let's see, how does your month look like for your health aspect? How does health look like for pile number 2? I will take this. This, okay. The Devil, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. And then I will pick cards for your career path, your career and your finances. How does your career and finance look like? Career and finance. Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. So how does the month of July look like for the pile number 2, the green color star? So coming to the relationship aspect. So how does your relationship look like? There is a lot of back and forth energies here. Okay. Back and forth energy and a feeling of stuck. This is pretty much clear. So why is it in the stuck position or the stuck situation for you? Is because you are unable to decide whether you want to take it forward or you want to go back and change things. Okay. I see that in the month of July, relationships will still be in the same confusion state, and it may be, at times it may look like a lot of mature energy, but at sometimes it may look like very young and foolish energy. So you are unable to decide whether this is good for you or not. Okay, so July month for you in terms of relationship is going to be all about making that decision whether you want to stay or whether you want to leave here. Okay, I see that you are not being able to make that choice either, and you taking necessary actions is required here. Okay, the actions are also not coming through, but so that is why, when you're unable to make that decision is when you will feel stuck, isn't it? So it's neither moving forward, and the feeling of looking backward is more in this connection. And coming to the career and your financial aspect. Okay, I see that your career is going actually in a good direction, and it is also going to fetch you money, but you are not able to think much better for yourself. See, to be honest, overall reading, I can say that there is some kind of a pattern in your life which you need to break. Okay, because there's a lot of conflicting energy in every aspect, be it relationship, career, or your health wise. There is one happy card, there is one sad card, there's one happy card, there's one sad card. Okay, which is indicating to me that you are not able to decide what is it that you want for yourself. So there's a lot of confusion for you here. See, in your career path, I see that you want to move further, you want a better opportunity to come through, but when it comes through, you will think that maybe my old job or my old position was much better. So there is that kind of conflict. So Page of Pentacles is suggesting me that money is going to come through, a new creative idea or a project is going to come through in the month of July. But then again, you keep wondering if you should accept that or not, and then you feel after you accept, was this really necessary for me? So you don't want to break that chain, and there is that comfort zone that you want to stay stuck in. Okay, so that is the problem here with you. When it comes to your health aspect, I see that's the Nine of Cups, the most positive card, and you will be in the state of being extremely happy and joyful, and a sense of achievement, and extremely positive card. But then again, with the Devil here, it's that bondage and that karmic patterns that keep repetitive, and so that's something that you need to break. So even when it comes to your health, I see that your health is all fine. Probably it's the mental blockage of what you have causes you this kind of pressure. Okay, and with the High Priestess here also, I see that intuitively you are very good, but it is overthinking. Okay, whatever you think may actually happen for you. I see that anything that you think of or you desire happens to you very easily and quickly, and you have good blessings of the female deities. But here you are overthinking is the sign. Okay, you need to have control on your emotions, that is lacking here. Okay, so I would say that if you ask me which is the major part that you need to focus on this month, I would say it is your health, and it is breaking those patterns. Okay, in every aspect. So once your health is in a perfect, I would say here this is more about your mental health and not your physical health. So your mental health needs the change, because every aspect of yours is getting affected because of your mental health and the way that you are unable to make decisions because of these confusions. Okay, and when it comes to your career path, you need to make a quick decision, and always remember, not just in your career path, this is also the energies of back and forth. This is also the energies of back and forth, which is suggesting me that you are a person who regrets when you make a step forward ahead, and then you feel maybe the past was much better. So here, the change that you need to adapt is that learn that when you have to move forward ahead in life, you have to let go of the past things. If you hold on to everything from the past, you will not be able to move further. Take the lessons from the past and keep moving further ahead. Okay, and it doesn't mean that you have to let go of everything. It just means that you need to learn from it, and only if you let go of your comfort zone, you will be able to achieve new things. You can't sit at home and run a marathon, isn't it? You have to let go of the fact that you won't be able to be inside the house all the time if you would wish to run a marathon. So similarly, it's important that you understand, it's important for you to let go of certain things and move further ahead. So majorly, your mental health is something that you most importantly have to work upon. Your finances and your relationships will eventually fall in place. Okay, and I see that that is not of a major concern as of now. If this falls in place, both of them will be all right too. I will pick one last advice card for you from the Fairies Oracle. I'll pick this card. This is popping out. This says new beginnings. The fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby, or a birth of a new cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would to a baby. So this is the sign that you have to start fresh. You need to break from all the old patterns and to begin fresh. Treat it in a way that how you would take care of a baby, with a lot of care, concern, enormous amount of love and unconditional love and everything, right? And that kind of nurturing is important to the new you, to develop changes in you that can flourish into something much more beautiful thing. Okay, so that's the sign for you here. And also another thing I would suggest is that there is too much emphasis on your emotions here. So your emotions is something that you need to take care of. I see you becoming an emotional person in every aspect of your life. So emotions is something that you need to take in charge of. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. I hope this reading helps. If this did, please do let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to hear from you, and I will see you again in the next reading. Take care and have a good day. Bye bye. Welcome to pile number 3, the yellow color star. Let's take a look at what is the reading for you. How is your July month going to be? First, we will pick cards for all the aspects and then we'll do the reading. First, we are picking up cards for the relationship aspect. How is your relationship going to be in the month of July for the yellow color star? Okay, I don't do reversals. King of Cups, the Fool, and the King of Pentacles. This is for your relationship. Now we'll pick cards for your health. How is your health going to be? We have the Moon, the Devil, and the Three of Wands. And now for your career and your finances. Your career and your finances. How is July going to be in your career path? King of Swords, Temperance, and the Death. Okay. Okay, so we will go one by one, and then an overall guidance card also will be picked at the end of the reading. Okay, so how is your relationship aspect going to be in the month of July for pile number 3, the yellow color star? Is that your relationships are going to be beautiful. I see that that is the major aspect. Actually, all the 3 aspects, your career and your finances, your relationship, and the health, everything has a good balance in the month of July for you. Okay, your relationships will do very well, more than you expect that it can go well. There is travel also coming ahead for you. Okay, because I see travel in your relationships and your health wise. So there is definitely travel coming up in the cards for you in the month of July. And this travel may involve a little bit of an adventurous trip, or somewhere in the nature, and a lot of exciting news for you. All right. And in the in your when it comes to your partner, I see that there is a lot of passion in the relationship. There's a deep emotional connection. Okay, the month of July is going to be excellent. I would actually specify that it is excellent in the month of July. Relationships will do really well, and I see that kind of strong and stable connection where you will have everything that you truly desire about. Okay, and this comes with a lot of hard work. It is not just that it is not something that comes with luck, but I think that it is going to be a, and this vacation that you take together is going to bring in that extra spice, that extra romance, or that extra that freshness in the relationship will be reborn again, is what I'm seeing. And there will be what can I say? This is almost like a soulmate card here. But however, I see that there is going to be also material success coming through you to you through your partner. Okay, so there is going to be financial abundance in, although this is the relationship aspect we're talking about. Since we have the King of Pentacles here, I see that there is going to be, through your partner, you will be blessed with a lot of materialistic desires. So anything materially that you are hoping for, there is going to be success in that aspect as well. Okay, and next, coming to your finances and your career, I see that there could be a job change. There could be a new position or something that is going to change in you. And I see that it could be from something that you truly I would say that maybe it is a job or a business opportunity, could be. Okay, something to do with your own self. Okay, I don't know if you're in the higher positions already. I'm not seeing a transfer, or I'm not seeing a promotion here, but I see that moving into something to do on your own. So maybe a new business venture, I can say. And that is going to bring in a lot of stability to your career. Okay. So this change is going to be completely different. Okay, that is why I'm saying maybe you are in a job and you're quitting to start something on your own business, or something like that, which involves a big risk as well. Okay, this is not something easy, but this involves a big risk, but you will be very dedicated towards this. You will work hard a lot for this to happen. Okay, so that is what is happening in your career. I don't see that immediately you will have financial gains in your career path as of now, but financial, as I mentioned, through your partner, yes, you will have a lot of financial gains here. Okay, so whatever aspect in your career that is you're doing, you will somehow find that balance in your path. Okay, next is when you come to your health aspect. Your health aspect, as I mentioned earlier, travel is definitely on the cards without a doubt. And here another important thing is being the devil card. The devil card here is, I wouldn't say it's completely negative, but it is that you are overly attached to your partner or your own self, maybe something materialistically that you are very attached. Okay, and I don't know, somewhere it's giving me the idea of you being attached to a partner in terms of your physical relationship. Okay, that may not be very good for you at this point of time, and that may be causing some kind of stress in the situation. Okay, I may be wrong here, but I don't know, I just felt it, felt those kind of energies around here. And the moon card being here tells me that your emotional stability is not that great, so that is why you tend to overthink a lot, and you have to be aware when it comes to the full moon and the new moon cycles, because that is what affects you the most. So when the moon cycles are at the peak, maybe you feel low, maybe you feel dicey, you may not be able to make proper decisions, and you may be overthinking in those situations, and you may have so there is this uncertainty that is there in your health, which is not having a clear focus on what is that you want, and this is something to do with your physical and your mental health together. Okay, and this travel opportunity here that I see, that may bring in some kind of changes to this. So maybe that there is a lack of the physical, human, emotional touch to you, which will rekindle in the in your vacation, and then probably things will get better for you. So that's what I'm seeing. So what I mentioned earlier with connection to your physical relationship with your partner could be something to do probably with the lack of it and things getting better. Okay. I don't know, I'm getting that mixed energies here, so it could resonate for some people only. Okay. So if you have any kind of anxiety or fear, you need to let that go as well, and that is going to get better. I see that this vacation overall is going to bring in a lot of change to you, a lot of new perspective, new ideas that will clear out the air for many of your confusions that you have. Okay, I will pick one last advice card for you from the fairies oracle. Let's see, what does the fairies have for you? What is the advice for you? We have the card of fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Okay. So if you see this card here, this little girl is spotting a fairy in the nature. And somewhere this gives me a feeling that when you travel around in the nature, keep open eyes for all these signs from the universe. Fairies does not mean that they have to come down to earth with wings and you will see them. It just means that you will find answers to a lot of things, or guidance to a lot of things through universe in the nature especially. So you don't have to see them to believe them, but when you believe, you're definitely going to see. So if you have faith and belief in things like this, in the metaphysical energies, then if you believe, then definitely the universe will somewhere appear in the term or in the form of a fairy to guide you in your path. Okay. And again, this is somewhere relating to travel again. So it's a very strong sign that you're going to be traveling next month, and that is going to bring a huge difference to your life. All right. So that's all I have for you in this reading today. I hope this reading helped. If so, please do let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to hear from you. I will see you again in the next reading. Take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.